Big brother, it's big brother, it's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother, it's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother, on past the gravy bro.
What's going on, gang? It's Past the Gravy Bro. We're back for our Week 5 Eviction recap. Unfortunately, Red and his very visible nipples are no longer in the Big Brother house. I know Allison was very upset about it. That was her favorite part of the entire episode. Then the Name That Toot competition.
Name That Toot.
I didn't mind Name That Toot nearly as much as I minded, certainly not Mound, the nipples. Why, if you had the chance of being interviewed by Julie Chen
on national television,
in front of a live audience on national television, why chance the nipples out?
I don't know. And I asked Alex, I said, do you think Red feels sexy?
No, I think they told him, like, there's people that come along, they get cast on Big Brother, and you can tell the casting people are like, fuck it, let's go. This guy's going to play the exact role we want. We need you to be kind of the country guy. And he was like, I can do that. And, like, they were like, all right, well, just, if you could pack something country, like, to come into the house with, that'd be cool. And he was like, all right, crop tops. I got this fucking holler hat. I got some overalls. Like, he did it all the way. And then, like, oh, I might go home tonight. Yeah, I'm going to wear the overalls, no shirt.
It's just a choice that I disagree with. I said it before. I'll say it again. Men's nipples weird me out. I don't like them.
The nipple on.
And
just
I would say Todd says that he thinks the conversation would be different if Matt did the interview with Julie and was shirtless. No, it would be just as weird. I think the thing is that specifically that he had overalls on and no shirt underneath. If you're just not wearing a shirt, it's one thing.
Yeah,
that's true. It was a conscious choice.
Like, he wore a shirt, but he made sure that it was like when like those workout shirts that you would wear sometimes.
Oh, like a gym nipple shirt.
Like you cut the shirt and you actually cut the sleeves too much, and then it just kind of rips over time.
But he also braided his hair, so he did have an inkling that he would be on an interview with Julie Chen. Like, he did something nice, right?
And he chose nipples out.
Nipples out, hair braided, beard brushed.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, we can kind of bounce around. There's like most Thursday episodes. We do have an HOH for the first time. I feel like coming out of a Thursday episode.
Oh my god, that was great.
Professor Chaos. Consecutive comps he has won that no one applauded or hugged him or even showed any sort of like happiness. I was sad. I was rooting for Corey or America to win, but then when it got when I think there was one point they split, and I was like, oh shit, if it could just be Cam. And then
it's like rooting for anyone but
Homie brought it home. He's the first person to win multiple HOHs this season. He now has
person to find the lost city of Atlantis via his thick eyeglasswear. If anyone has seen that movie.
True, the first person to realize that Felicia is related to Denzel Washington.
Are you talking about the cartoon?
Yeah. What was his name? Milo in the cartoon?
Yeah, I think it was Milo.
I've never seen him wear those glasses, so that was a treat.
I think he's worth them, but maybe not on the show.
I don't catch him in the morning or late in the night. I usually catch him at dinner.
Todd said that Cameron looked dejected all night. We were kind of in our group chat during the episode saying, like, did Cameron know? Because I thought Red's speech, Red seemed like he knew he was going home because he was like, I can't wait to see y'all. I love your family. And it's like, I get that, like, you could be meaning like at the end of the season or whenever this is over, but it seemed like Red kind of knew what he was doing, and I feel like Red had been worried about how he was going to be portrayed outside the house, and Red was very...
told him.
What?
Oh.
It's on the feed. Felicia slipped and told him.
He didn't do a great
and last night they were basically helping him pack, like,
Yeah.
Well,
the whole time. Like before bed,
Yeah.
when we went to bed, they were like, "Yeah, sure, let's go to your room. Here, let's put your
It
suitcase
was
together."
so
well,
great.
they have to pack.
Right, but I was like, everybody in the whole house was like helping him pack. It was like, this is probably the last time you'll do this.
Well, just like reminiscing. Like it's been so good to know you and get to know
Yeah.
you and know what you're about and see your life. And I hope we see you outside the house.
Josh just tuned in. How's it with Red? Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Not
I mean, he might be fine.
eating pizza.
He might feel okay.
He's probably
Oh
fine
wait,
right
he was
now.
in my draft.
But yeah,
He gets
So-
to see his like 22-year-old girlfriend now.
I didn't know that she was
You think she
22.
stayed?
But that's
Yeah,
of
she's-
age. It's of age. She's only 15.
I want to say people are saying that she's younger than Blue.
Well, hey, I mean,
No one's
they're
younger
two
than Blue.
consenting adults. And who
I
are
think
we?
that's the issue is, are they adults?
Blue looks great tonight. God, I hate it.
Happy
Just-
birthday, everybody. Happy
Oh
birthday,
yeah,
everybody.
she cracked me
Everyone,
up.
happy birthday. And then Izzy came in and said the same thing.
Yeah, it was less funny when Izzy did it. But
No, but it was like they had like a bit. And then, no, let's go both just say, happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, everybody.
I think I tuned Blue out completely.
She said happy birthday.
Yeah,
Blue.
I mean, she's.
I heard
great.
you say it. I don't even remember Blue voting. I think I fully
She was the
blacked
first one to
out.
vote. Oh, no, she was the third one to vote. She's the first person to vote red.
First person to vote red.
They gave us the
Oh,
old
okay,
rope
okay. I
where they
remember.
gave us Bowie.
Red.
Bowie gave us
Oh,
another
yes.
good eye, Julie.
No, I
That's
remember.
not a
that.
knife.
I forgot about Bowie so much that when I wrote down Bowie's vote, I still wrote down Cameron. Like it was 2 votes. I had Cameron voted twice, and I was like, nope, that was
I love
Bowie.
that. Kate reminded me with Denim Diva. That is what she said.
Oh yeah.
She said, "Hey, Denim Diva" to Julie.
Yeah, Julie's outfit was like she just rolled out of bed.
Whoa.
I mean,
Someone
look
had-
Julie
Someone-
like blew it up on a Thursday
She
night.
looked
Tonight,
great.
I mean, she looked great. I didn't
She
say
looked great.
I didn't say she didn't look
Wow.
great, but it just looked like she picked those
Wow.
clothes from her own closet and wasn't styled. She was just Julie in jeans tonight.
Someone
And
on
Matt
Twitter
just
said,
apologized.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
oh my god, I love that." Someone on Twitter said that she was wearing full pants and a long sleeve shirt to make up for the fact that there was going to be a lot of skin on the other side of the,
Oh, I had to even
of
it out.
the
Yeah.
interview.
Bean is saying that Cam never blinked after Red was evicted.
Seriously.
I mean, he did seem pretty shocked after all that, or just kind of pissed. And it was like, I guess he
All
knew that
murderers.
Started to plan and
he
plot.
also probably just knew, like, yeah, we got HOH, got to go out and get it. And I mean, now he's won the physical comps. He's won the like skill comps with the tiny video, and he's won the mental comps. So he's kind
Is
of
he a compy?
like, how do you say he's not? He's won. Like, he hasn't won a wall comp, but
The
like
new
that's
Heisa?
really the only one.
Oh no! Has he won? Has he only won one veto, or has he
One
won more than
veto,
one?
2 HOHs. He's been on the block 3 times. Like that's a fucking.
That's a great resume.
Do not let Cam. If you get to the end with Cam right now, Cam wins.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh
Like,
god. They need to
statistically,
vote
Cam
him
is
out
gonna
as
win
soon
out.
as he's on the block again, which he will be next week because he can't compete.
But then what if he wins the veto and he comes down? And then,
He
what,
will.
and then he's just gonna keep. What if he just fucking saves himself? He's just a comp
He's
beast.
gonna
He just
win.
starts it now.
There's 12 people left, and he's gonna win his way to the end already.
I mean, we can't say
Let's
anything.
do it.
What if?
What
I mean-
if Bowie Jane?
Puts him from the beginning.
Well, no, I mean, I don't really love Cam like I thought I was going to love him going into the season, but it's
Because
like
no one else
I'm
loves
Team
him.
Chaos and he is Professor Chaos right now, and I love that.
Oh, I mean, this is
Run it back, but like do it without Sari telling you what to do this week, buddy.
the most fun of all feeds. This is going to be, I mean, Izzy and Felicia
I was like
on the
America
block.
or Corey is who I was rooting for,
Yes, always.
but Cam I didn't even consider, honestly. I don't
No,
know.
I didn't
I
either.
didn't think he was gonna do it, and then he fucking just when we thought he was out, like he pulls us right back in.
Yeah.
Mundo says, "Why did Matt apologize to Julie? Did I miss something?" He called her Julia last week in the diary room
In the
when he was
vote,
going to place
yeah.
his vote, and so he was apologizing for that.
It's just sweet of him to apologize. I
was
would have
nice.
just moved on.
Rachel
Yeah, I
Riley.
would never even bring it up. I'd be
Rachel
like,
Riley
what
went
happened?
out, says Bean.
From this point,
I mean, she was kind of against it. Brendan was second out, wasn't he?
Brendan, he came back.
yeah, but she didn't
I
win.
think she was against it. She was against it after he went out. They knew that they were together. Like, she had a target.
Yeah, but okay, so that was the
I'm
season
gonna
that
just
they
get
all
on
came
Big
back.
Brother
Is that
and say that Cam's the new goat. Like, Cam is the
Hey.
cockiest. Like, I'm gonna just be the biggest Cam stan just to piss off Big Brother Twitter because they're gonna be so mad about it.
I mean, that's pretty entertaining. This is Team Fun Feeds.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that he's pissed enough to overlook America and Corey, which, like, I'm
America.
okay with.
You gotta go after Jared, right? If you're,
It's
we're
got
skipping
Izzy
around.
Jared.
Okay, if we're gonna bring up
Izzy
Corey,
Jared would be- oh, but I would love Suri Jared just because he doesn't even know that they're together. But just Suri
I
Jared
know.
just unintentionally would just be hilarious.
know.
okay, can we?
Suri or Izzy being on the block.
Could you imagine Izzy having to choose between Suri and Jared?
She chooses Suri.
Self-evict.
She
right
chooses
there.
Suri because she gets to be the best kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Suck
She
up.
did say
She
apparently
wants to snap that
during
kid so bad.
sometime during the feeds recently today, she wondered aloud if she was playing her game for Suri or herself.
I saw that.
So maybe she's becoming aware.
There's a difference between coming aware and doing something about it. I think
I
so
mean,
many
you're
seasons you see
incredibly
that,
right.
and you have people talking the cameras and be like, you know what I really got to do is I got to take control of my own game. I've been riding with them so long, but I need to make my own moves. And it's talking about them making their own moves. And then usually it's like, I want to veto one time. Remember that? I wanted veto and I took myself down. Remember that time? Yeah, that's me controlling my face. Like, well, really? Like, you did all of this.
Yeah, I just had like I think what would like put her over the edge and kind of defend the fact that she rode with them for so long is if she was the one to take them out. And she's not going to be.
No.
Right.
Otherwise, if Izzy makes it to final two, she coattails the whole way there. Unless she like takes, I don't know, Bowie.
She comp beasts, but can you comp beast if Cam is comp beasting already? Like, if there's only room for one comp beast, and it looks like it's Cam, the goat of comps.
Good God.
The goat of,
The goat of comps.
the goat. No acronym.
Yeah.
The
But I
goat
mean,
of
like,
comps.
if she were the one, she's not winning unless she's the one that takes out Suri.
True.
But you can also use that and be the martyr that then it's like, I have to go win it for Suri, and I think that might motivate her more than anything.
Maybe.
She'll think her mom died.
Maybe.
At this point, yeah, she will.
She was like a mother to me. No, your mom was like a mom to you. Oh, you're right.
The Survivor, what was it? Blood versus water, whatever, when they had their family members on. And it's like that girl voted out her mom, and it just keeps getting brought up all of the time. This would be Izzy. What if Izzy had to vote out her mom?
Yes.
This is the
But her
Big
mom
Brother
did tell
equivalent.
her to vote her out, to be fair.
She
Yeah,
voted out her mom.
It's told like she backstabbed her mom, but it's like her mom was like, look, just go with the
She
tribe.
voted her mom out. She backstabbed her mom. Even if her mom said it.
Mundo wants to know that's a Taylor Swift shirt.
It is.
It is.
Woo.
Cam is the champion of competitions. All right, yeah. Well, see, we're getting that narrative going, everybody. Best comp player ever in Big Brother history.
I like that, like, champion of competition sounds so proper because we're like, yeah, he's a comp beast.
Champ comp. Camp.
comp
Beast.
He's a comp
He's
beast.
a comp champ.
Comp champ.
Comp champ. We're just hopping all over this episode.
Comptroller. No, okay. We need to bookmark everything so we can talk about
right.
Corey.
You guide us down this path. I'd like you to guide us and we'll
talk about
comment.
Corey in America.
Go off.
Okay.
Go off,
I love
Queen.
them.
Yeah, this segment though, disgusting if the roles have been reversed.
I just want to find the
him.
right woman for me. Like she's
But
like
I love to point that out.
she doesn't cook.
He's a
She doesn't
project.
clean. I need to teach her to cook. I need to teach her to clean. I need to teach her to like shave down there. You know,
A project
move a
to
little
mold
bit.
him.
She's got to do some waxing. She's not tan enough for me, honestly. Her boobs could be a little perkier.
I did notice.
Like, if I could just mold
episode,
her, that'd be great.
I did notice last episode his little mustache, and I was like, I wonder what's going on there. And now I know.
It was a bit.
Now
I do like the fact that he knows that it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, he was like the worst mustache in Big Brother history.
Called her his girlfriend.
I did say that, dude.
He did.
Did.
I always tell her that.
Yes, he does. Go off, Queen. And I'm like,
I-
pick up your laundry. And he's like, stop, Queen.
No, Queen.
No, Queen. No. Please, Queen, stop.
Mundo wants to know if every girl slowly cleans up their dude.
No.
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 You know what I definitely don't do? Tan my dude. I don't even tan myself. I'm pale as hell.
I mean, there's not a lot to do. So maybe she would like take him out dancing or something if she could and not tan him. But it is cute.
No, I think that's definitely a part of it. I don't like the molding thing. I think that's weird.
No.
I didn't really care.
No.
I was just making a bit about it. But yeah, you're
No, I
absolutely
know.
right.
It's
You would have been.
We're
Somebody-
the roles
Curvy and
reversed.
with a
It would
dude.
be weird as hell.
Somebody in production noticed that they had 5 clips that they could play for the episode. And they were like, hey, America, I wrote you some lines. Will you read them? And she did.
Yeah.
But look, she only makes 75 cents to the dollar that he makes. So, like, she can say those things.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, but also, I mean, she called him a lump of clay.
And he's putty in hands, really.
That hurts. But he called her his girlfriend.
They won't even hold hands.
But did she give him like a little, was there a little
No.
fondling under the covers the other night? I thought I saw a
No.
video of a little bit of,
You probably
little
saw
bit,
something, but it was probably so innocent.
No.
He's not
She
gonna-
she probably just like had her hand on his leg and he's like, oh gosh, stop it.
Yeah,
I was watching.
there's I guess there's a clip of her explaining their boundaries to Jag, and Jag was like, it's so strange to me that y'all will lay in bed and cuddle, but you will not hold hands.
Yeah. But
We're
it's
not married,
pretty
you're not
big.
allowed to.
Facebook official.
You're not
That's
Facebook
true.
official. I don't think, unless their people are
Could
managing
you
that.
imagine if their
Yes,
people were making them Facebook official?
Like America's mom's like, well, Corey's dad, huh? Well, Zach.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, they're together.
definitely Zach is for sure running all of Corey's
He
socials.
said boyfriend, girlfriend. Let's
He
just,
said
all right,
it.
I'll send the request.
So-
I don't think Bean said that they're not going to last after the season. I don't think they will either.
No.
I
God,
just think this is cute right now.
yes.
She's
I'm
also
loving
a full 7 years older than him.
it. That's true. She is a first grader ahead of him.
I wanted to talk a little controversy. I saw Jeff said this a little while ago, but Jeff says, did Corey say Jag with Red dubbed over it? I believe he tweeted us this too after the episode. I did not notice
I
that.
didn't touch anything with that.
May have to go back, but
I will check that tape.
but
And I will check it hard.
we should go back and
Check
like
that
somebody
hard.
record that, clip it, and even if they doesn't look like it was dubbed, you need
Dub
to
it.
dub it, and then we'll be
Spread
like
the
conspiracy and just hashtag BB25, and there's a
Yes.
viral clip right there.
This
We'll
is
retweet the
our
fuck out
Helen
of it.
was
All right,
pushed.
let's get this going. I don't really see like
It wouldn't have changed anything.
it would have changed anything. Like that's like I believe me.
Or would it
I
change
want to
everything?
believe it. I want to believe it. And if you don't think I'm gonna go back and watch this vote and double check, like I'm gonna do my due
We're gonna
diligence, Jeff.
discount double check it,
But-
okay?
That's what this podcast is for. We're for the conspiracies. We want to get chaotic with it. All right.
Yeah.
We're rooting for Cam, the comp beast, the comp goat.
Yeah. I just I don't think anybody thought Kyle and Alyssa would get married. I remember you all thought Kyle and Alyssa would get married. I don't think anybody thought that.
I think
No, I
Kyle.
don't think anybody did.
I think Kyle thought it.
I
I
think
was like,
Kyle
she's gonna
thought
see all
it.
my TikTok numbers. She's gonna see me flossing.
She's my
She's
first
gonna love
girlfriend.
it. He came
I
up
think
on my
Alyssa
head.
thought it because she was talking to his mom in the house. Like, I'm gonna see your son walking down the aisle.
No, they just thought Kyle came too early.
Ooh.
That was.
Ooh.
is what they thought.
Burn.
And John says if Bailey and Swaggy can last, so can Co-America. Yeah,
That's
I don't.
true.
That's one of
I
those.
feel like
Like, you know
they
what?
got
You
along,
just can
but they
always
were
guess.
more
Though.
likely to. I feel like Bailey and Swaggy were more likely. They were a more likely duo than America and Corey.
That's true.
But now you guys see that hustle, that grind that Swaggy's on. You wouldn't understand it. He's just so focused and grinding,
She
and
could have
he's
done so
waking
much
up
better.
and hustling and grinding, and every
Who?
day he's just out
Bailey
there
or
learning
America?
more.
Bailey. America
Oh,
could
yeah.
do no better than Corey. Corey is
Right?
kind of
America picked the
America.
best guy in the house.
Yes, in the house. Yes.
Also, yes, Bailey did get pregnant in the house.
And bitter
I
tongue.
saw, yeah, I saw on Twitter somebody say that it was Andy tweeted that America is like the perfect litmus test for guys and like who a guy is as a person, because all of like the actual like good guys in the house love her and all of the
Yeah.
assholes in the house hate her.
That's true.
Right?
That's very true. How do you feel about America?
I like America, but I also like Corey, so I don't know if I only like America because of Corey, but I feel like I would like America anyways.
I liked her from the jump. She was my like number. She was the second person I picked, I think.
Yeah, you loved America, and I was.
Oh, maybe I
really
picked
mean
Izzy.
about
I don't
her.
remember. But
Well, I just thought Izzy was paranoid, and
I'm a
she
jealous person.
rubbed
so.
me the wrong way in the beginning, but like I've really grown to like watching Izzy. Like I don't like Izzy as a player,
Yeah,
but I like every conversation that Izzy's in because I'm like, what are we gonna freak out about now? Oh my god, did you see Jag? Jag sneezed twice, and then he looked over at Matt, who did not say bless you. They're
do you
Jag
think
and
it
Matt
was a
working
sign?
together,
Yes.
and Cerie's like, I think we gotta get them both out. We had to blindside one of them.
Raimundo. Uncovering conspiracy.
Mundo.
How did you watch it
screen grab
again?
Send it to us.
Screen grab's not going to do us any
Or
good.
record it. Clip it. Clip
Yeah.
it.
When's it on? When does it release on Paramount Plus? Tomorrow.
If you have it on DVR.
Which did you delete?
Actually, if
it?
you have it on, no, I didn't. If you have it on DVR, Mundo, then you can just clip over Red. You can just get literally anyone else saying Red and find a way to clip it. I know Mundo's got the software.
Well, I want to see it for real first.
I say.
Keep talking about how. we're
But
gonna
DVR
dump
makes it
anyway.
even harder to like prove that it's false if you do any doctoring to it. So like, let's go.
He's gonna send it on Twitter.
Send it on Twitter. Oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah! I love a good BB conspiracy theory. Helen was pushed.
Helen was
This is the
pushed!
second one. This is
Okay,
the second
Helen
one.
was pushed though. That's
Corey,
real.
Corey was dubbed.
I said
Corey
this-
was dubbed.
I said this earlier.
I'm saying it again. We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it
We're
back.
bringing it back.
Helen
Mundo,
was pushed.
Mundo says, "I'll be right back." That means he's going
Okay.
to like do some surgery on his phone right now. I fucking love Mundo.
I absolutely love it.
On Past the Gravy podcast, we give out an MVP award at the Gravies every year. Mundo won the MVP award because he does real G shit like that. But yeah,
I get it.
I feel like we're just bouncing around all over the thing. Some other notes I had was the tiny hats.
Oh, I
Yeah, we
love the
talked
tiny
tiny
hats.
hats.
Tiny hats were
Tiny
so
Tiny hats,
good.
tiny vetoes, love it. I'm
Tiny
here for it.
hats. That whole day of Red's birthday were
You
great.
just wore them the whole time.
The
I
whole
really-
fucking day.
All day.
The Cerie hero edit is in full effect right now
Yeah.
because they really left out them just like dancing on his grave. Where like they're like, Red, we love you, happy birthday. I hope you have the best birthday ever. And he's like, well, gee, thanks, guys,
This is the
shucks.
best birthday
And then he walk
ever.
out and they're like, he's fucking gone tomorrow. He's fucking gone tomorrow. Fucking bye, bitch. And like
Yeah.
that's like how they acted like when he'd walk out of the room and they were all still wearing tiny little hats, so it's just funnier every single
Yeah.
time.
Oh, the tiny hats made it amazing, especially because like they were trying to. I guess they were technically telling Red the truth because they told Red that like the plan for the vote is the same, except Felicia and Mimi are trying to change things, and that was true. However, they were trying to change things in his favor. They wanted him to stay. So they were like, oh my God, Felicia and Mimi, they're just trying to change things. Da, 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 da. Like, they're trying to make it bad for you or whatever. And that's, he would have liked them to So they're trying to blame the vote on Nicole and Felicia, even though it's very obviously
Right?
Cameron and Bowie. Like, duh.
I'm really
That's
glad.
probably what they
But
wanted it to be
Cameron's
6-4.
turn. Like the turn between like Red going against Cam no matter what, it's like, I don't know. Like I don't think Cam's gonna deny it now, and I hope Cam does it. I hope Cam just goes like, fuck you, dude. Like fuck all
his
y'all.
face, though.
Like Jared, I'm not gonna have a chat with you. I think we know how this is gonna go this week. Why don't you go on back downstairs, buddy? Mr. Have Not.
Lights went out.
Have Not, having motherfucker.
Oh, they're all have-nots. I love it.
I wish
I
they just made them all have
fucking
sleeping
love
bags
that.
and sleep in the room. Like no one could.
I mean,
sleep
that
in
would've been
the
pretty
bed.
good.
Like y'all gotta fucking sleep on the floor though. I don't know how we're rotating beds, but we got so many. Give them those. Remember the cold room? I think it was Derek, season 16.
Yeah.
Like that was the Have That room where there was ice blocks and they had the like frost blankets.
Well, could you imagine like Cam not really knowing how to cook and like he's the only one not on
I did
slop?
not even consider that. I did not even think about that's hilarious.
He's like eating hot dogs and they're like, you could have steak, man. And he's
It would
like,
just
I don't
be me
know.
eating cereal
I don't know how to
and
make
making eggs.
What a waste.
Man, Alex had a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches that week. Yeah, I didn't know how to fucking cook
There's
anything,
a
dude.
filet mignon in there and he's like, don't know how to make that.
What season was it where they made I just remember watching them have like sushi grade tuna that they would give them like just tons of sushi grade tuna and they would just make tuna salad out of it every single week. I'm like, you guys should be like, what are you doing?
I think it was like 2 seasons ago.
What are you doing with that? Stop it. That's like they would just be like eating like $100 worth of tuna and
Okay,
just
but
random
did
salad.
anybody in the house know how to cook or prepare that tuna properly?
Well, one of the dudes had like seared it one time, and it was like, okay, I feel like they knew what they were talking about. It was one of the weightlift dudes, because they're like, you know how much protein that is, and then they were like looking for it, and like, what the hell did you do? That was it Jackson? Maybe it was Jackson's season.
I bet it was.
That guy had control issues.
Watermelon and tuna.
Tuna?
Bean just said Red told Cam on the way out that Jared turned him against Cam. I hope he did.
I felt like
he did.
I love that Julie's first question was, hey, why didn't you just ask him?
We were all wondering.
He watches Fast and Gravy, bro.
she probably does. What's up, Jules? Love you. Love you. Big fan. Thought you looked great. You looked stunning.
Denim diva.
Our denim diva, our queen. Our denim
diva.
queen.
Oh, yeah, you were saying you were in the middle of it. The burp took you away.
No, I thought that it was weird that like she didn't ask him more. She didn't ask Red more.
He was not receptive to questions.
I felt like
shit!
Red,
Someone else just tweeted the video.
Jeff's on to something. Jeff's on to something. Let's go. Let's go. But while y'all are doing some digging on that, I thought that was it a week or two ago where Red, maybe it was right with Jared, and they were saying that Red had like said he was being misogynistic towards women and stuff with the womanly wiles or whatever. And I felt like Red was worried about how he was going to be perceived outside of the house. So maybe tonight, like all he was doing was talking about how it's a once in a life opportunity, just showing gratitude. And
He said Jag.
Sorry, I'm trying to see what your mouth looks like when you say. I'm staring at my own mouth, trying to say Jag and Red, to see if it looks the same.
I read lips every Thursday on a morning show.
Okay, say, Julie.
Jag. He says Jag.
He says Jag.
He says Jag. Oh boy. Jeff just blew this whole thing wide open. Just retweeted this Helen's put it from my thing. That was Jag, dude. Dude. Jeffrey motherfucking Elliott. Jeffrey motherfucking Elliott, you're the winner tonight, buddy. Look at what you did. Just the thread of society, the fabric of everything we know is just falling apart right now.
Do you think do you even think CBS will address it? They won't even address the R-word scandal that the fucking Special Olympics has weighed in on.
What
No.
world are we living in?
In this economy? Oh.
This
Mundo posted it too.
All right. Yeah, we don't want to get flagged on Reddit.
Oh,
On
turn it down,
YouTube.
turn it
Hold on. Here we go. Oh, he says Jag. He says Jag. We're gonna bring this whole thing down. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just us watching clips.
Yeah,
They're like
sorry,
half the
this
show.
is
They just watched a
not
clip and people
entertaining.
sent them.
Okay, so where are we?
We bounced around. We didn't stick to like the script at all. Just kind of.
Yeah.
Red asking Jared about throwing Cam under the bus is really the one thing we haven't talked about from the episode. I
Just
thought that
fucking
was a
go
great.
talk to him. Why talk to Jared first? And goddamn, why is Jared so like, I don't like that he's questioning me, blah, blah, blah. Of course, you're lying.
What?
He's
I
lying. And then
can't
when,
stand him.
and then when they show it back, like I love when they do that.
I love
And
when
they
they do
edited it
that.
so perfectly where he was like, he even said like, yeah, please put me up next to him. And he's like, oh man, I've been on that block too much. I can't do that next to Red. Oh no, that's exactly the opposite of what you just said. Hey man, I'm really freaking out that this guy's putting 2 and 2 together and realizing I'm fucking full of shit.
I think it's
What
a
are we
real
gonna
big
do?
red flag that he's not trusting me. I don't know why he wouldn't trust me because you're a bad liar.
Bad liar.
Yeah.
The worst.
Well, I feel like Jared
Yes,
is
preach.
very much cut from the same cloth as Suri, not just because he's her son,
Is
but
that
like,
bad?
Literally
Where-
cut from the same
well,
cloth.
but right, he is literally, but like the way like she's like, all right, what I gotta do, what our key that we gotta build up is we gotta be in a bunch of alliances. All right, cool. Holy shit, why are they in multiple alliances? That's not cool. We gotta
Yeah.
get rid of them. And then Jared's like, all right, I'm gonna tell him one thing, but if he comes back and asks me about it, I'm gonna say, fuck you. You can't ask me things like that. Why? What's your deal? What's
How
your
dare
problem?
That's
What,
true.
like, you don't want to just get lied to?
That's true because Suri did do that with Jag immediately. She was like, he knows that I knew about the power. He knows that I played for the power. He knows too much about my game. So she used it to save him and then immediately was like, we need him out.
That's true.
Like she did the same thing.
And I mean, that's the beauty of this season. And I think that's why when we look back, hopefully this continues in this route where it's like, I don't want there to be a steamroll at all. Right now, I'd like Cam and Corey and America to have a couple of weeks where they get a little bit of a come up. And then I'd like the house to even out. And then I want Suri's side to win again. And I just wanted to keep going back and forth where it is entertaining the entire season because we haven't had a year that's really
Yeah.
kind of gone down to it in a
Sure.
while. And I think that like there's so much potential for this season. I know that we're only 5 weeks in, but like it's just been chaos every single day. It's exhausting, honestly, to try and just keep up with what happened the previous day. God forbid you do anything on the weekend and then you like skip 2 days. Like, fuck, I have 48 hours of this. It's gonna be 107 pages I have to read. I had to read I had to read the last Harry Potter book basically to
Yes.
just catch up on 48 hours in the house. And it's
Yeah.
awesome. And I mean, I was bitching about this being like intersecting with football season, and it's about to start doing that. But like, I've never been as engaged to a Big Brother season when football season started. And I know it's a late start, but I fucking love this season so much. I don't hate anybody really in the house besides like Luke for like what he said, obviously. But like, still like Luke
Good
would have been a
stance.
wild card going on.
You don't hate Bowie Jane?
I don't hate Bowie Jane. I don't. I really like. She's growing on me. She wears cool outfits. Like I said, she like I don't know who she is.
Does
Half the
she?
time, she's like
Her
constantly-
fucking pigtails tonight made me
I don't know.
irrationally
She's different,
angry.
man. She's different.
The long
Irrationally angry.
jacket with the holes. It was the Matrix.
She,
I
She
already
did
know.
look like she's.
I
the
didn't
Matrix.
see her hands or make note
she
of her
took the
hands.
blue pill, man.
Yes, I
She
already
took the
know
blue
that
pill.
she was wearing the fingerless gloves. I already know. It just would go with that outfit.
I didn't need to see it.
I didn't need to
They're
see it. I already knew.
Stupid tiny baby pigtails. Fucking
Bowie
baby.
Jane though.
Bowie Jane, though.
Fucking Bowie Jane. She's been talking a little bit.
I was gonna say
She's been talking. Maybe
giggled as much as I
maybe
did.
there's some things going
Yeah.
on. Maybe she's
During-
figuring
She-
it out.
Loved the Toots game.
Whew.
But
Then
like
the Toots-
I could not believe that was real. I felt like we were in some kind of matrix
This-
because
this was the moment that you have your friend, your roommate walks in
We've
and is
said
like,
that so many
They
times this
made
season.
no, but it's like,
Chin.
like
talk and ask questions about toots.
name that toot and then let it rip.
Oh god,
And
Let
like
It Rip
that
was
was
my
great.
favorite. Also, the O's in Toot looked like buttholes, and I know that they weren't
Well, they look
supposed to,
Poop.
but they were supposed to be little poofs, little clouds of farts, but
Toots.
they looked like clouds. So sorry.
And
Yeah.
how like Corey was like,
Whoa.
sorry, was just counting each toot and like
I did the
being
first
so
time. The
serious.
first time through, like I knew all of those
I
questions.
couldn't keep
Yeah.
it together. I was giggling the whole time. I was like, who's gonna bend over? There's
But
the toot.
there's one glaring hole, and if anybody wants to go back and grab this, oh yeah, no pun intended on that. But there was one where it was like they were outside in the backyard by the pool, and Nicole was like,
she
was sitting in the. I guess she had just had a couple of toot shots, so like they didn't do it again. But like the person they used was like folding a towel, and they made it look like they tooted, and he was blue, and like Nicole's ass is like just bent the other way. Like, why was it not her? Why was it not her that you made the toot out of? It was very obvious it should have been her. Other than that, it was a great competition.
That got me.
It was funny to watch with Emma, who also watches Big Brother, but I can't imagine having a roommate that does not watch that. It's like, this is what you fucking idiots watch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
so
this is network TV. It's a
Different
prime time.
Colored toots.
I'm watching
was
this
all
instead of
different
the
colors.
NFL kickoff.
I'm slightly concerned the first round that it wasn't just gonna be questions about toots. It was gonna be like, what was Izzy's shirt when she had a yellow toot? And I was like, nobody's gonna do any of this.
No one, it's the toots. But yeah, Alex kept being like, okay, Jag green toot.
It was
Jared
yeah,
was-
it was blue, green, blue. I was playing it like Simon Says.
Jared Blue Toot.
Jared Blue, Corey Green, Izzy Green,
Jared,
That's
So
what they
Blue.
were doing.
Jared Blue Toot would be a good band name.
Jared Blue Toot.
Yeah. Jared Blue Toot. We're here to rock your face off.
Sorry to hear that, Prepper, man. He's got inverted spine.
Oh,
T's
God.
and P's, bro.
Did you try to turn it upside down?
Does that affect your toots? Does it change the color of your toots?
What color toots do you think you guys would have?
Pink.
Let's all go around the circle.
That wasn't a color option.
I don't
It
care.
wasn't. No, you have to pick. It's green, yellow, blue, or
I
red.
like to think blue.
Blue.
I like to think blue too.
Because nobody
Yeah, 'cause
wants
I feel
green or yellow.
Green is too on the nose.
And red seems bad.
Yellow, red seems real
Red
bad.
seems bad.
Red
Yellow
means
seems like
danger.
I've heard anything having to do with that with back there. If it's red,
if
usually
green,
it's bad.
Oh,
if
that's
green smells bad, yellow looks poisonous.
Yes.
I
So
just
at least
really
we
do
were
it with
blue.
a straight face. They didn't show her face a lot during that comp, so
No.
I don't know if she did.
Oh no, I'm
too.
sure she was furious. I'm sure she was like, I'm an award-winning journalist, and this is
She's like,
really.
"Look,
what's
I
gonna
know we
happen."
have a writer's strike, but god damn it, guys, are you serious?
Who sat here and typed toot so
I am
many
Julie
times?
fucking Chen Moonbez, and you're gonna make me say toots?
They let the millennials pick this cop for sure.
Oh god, it's so good and I loved it. Yeah,
They have,
Pepper,
like, three
I got it. It
stoners
was
that are
Ravens
just-
inverted spine. I knew what you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I
I
saw it.
know.
I think she just got married, and I was like, I remember. Was it
She did.
Munchausen by proxy? Is what
Yeah.
her mom did to her.
So I hope
Yes.
she's escaped her mother and she's living her best life. And I
Remember
hope she's
Matt
no
that
longer
season?
on a feeding tube because
Yeah.
that seemed unnecessary.
Imagine
Fingers
seeing
crossed for her.
cereal. That was wild.
Ashley asked if you had color toots, how often would you do it in public? And
Never.
it depends. Does everybody have color toots, or is
Yeah,
it
if
just
it's- yeah.
me?
Oh, that'd be the worst.
If it's just me, fucking never.
I'd be the blueberry girl from fucking Willy Wonka, just like,
Violet, you're turning violet.
or you would get, or
It's
that
like-
probably, yeah,
it's
probably
like
purple
beets.
toots then.
Oh man, this is too funny.
And we'd get home and it would just be all blue, just a cloud of blue. Like I had to hold it in all day.
You just take your pants off at the end of the day, and it's just blue.
It's like
It's like a fog.
tiny little stay on your pants of your color.
I tuned
Okay.
into a Big Brother podcast, and they were talking about what color their farts should be.
This is
This
on
is
topic.
this is content, all
It is
right?
on topic.
This is your fault, CBS.
Oh, man, my stomach hurts from laughing so much.
It's your fault, CBS. You know they have 3 scab writers that are just like, ha ha ha. They can't tell us no right now, can they? It's Name That Tune.
Name that
That's the song.
tune.
That's the name of it. Like you couldn't even think of anything but no, it's Name That Tune. All right, fuck it.
Is
let's
it
go with it.
supposed to be a playoff of like Name That Tune?
I think so, but the toots, like the clips, weren't even like tootable. Sometimes you'd be like, "That's a stretch." Like,
Yeah.
oh,
That can't be true.
We're
No.
gonna go with it.
She-
And Jimmy Buffett made the margarita. We
her
these are all
and
facts.
her and Elvis died the same way. The stomach constipation.
Oh
that too.
no.
Your toot is the color of your birthstone.
Oh no, I am red then.
It's red. Mine's red.
I don't know what my birthstone is.
Oh, fuck. What month is your birthday?
Mine is the Rosetta
February.
Stone.
It's amethyst. It's purple.
Ooh, purple toots.
Ooh, purple toots.
Mine is
It's
Like
a
my
purple
drank.
tooth.
granite, garnet.
Mine's ruby.
Also red.
A ruby toot.
Okay.
A ruby toots day.
It's just
I
ruby
guess-
tootie.
We could talk toots all night, but I feel like we should wrap it up by saying who we think is really going on the block with Cam being in charge. Who do you think he's going to listen to, Allison? Like, who do you think he's getting to be like, who's going to be in his ear the most that he's going to respect? Because I feel like Suri, it's going to have to be a little bit different. You think it's going to be Bowie, really?
I think he feels betrayed by everyone but Bowie.
Or do you think Corey in America, is this the time where they got to be like, we got to establish something here?
I'm gonna say Jag.
You think he's gonna listen to Jag?
I
No,
think Jag's
I'm saying
too
he's-
wild cardy.
He's
I don't think you can trust
he's
Jag.
throwing Jag and
Oh,
America.
he's nominating.
He's Jag and America.
I'm gonna be so disappointed if that's what y'all are talking about Sunday.
I can't. I could see him nominating Jag, but only to backdoor someone. I think he would nominate Jag as a pawn. Honestly,
I
I
can
hope
see
he
him
goes.
backdooring Izzy.
I hope he goes full out Izzy Jared because you know that they would veto each other.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
like you
Suri
gotta
for a
put
placement.
you gotta put duos on the block together so they can't save each other and then also themselves. So like I think you would have to do God, I'm fucking hoping this is a wake-up call and he does Jared Izzy. I hope he would not waste this on America. I think he likes America and he's jealous and that's why he's
Right.
creepy.
He does. I'm really hoping, just for the chaos factor, Izzy Suri would be just absolutely electric. And Izzy Suri on the block together because they can't be paranoid to each other because they have to campaign against each other. But then if one of them doesn't win the veto, Jared wins the veto. They'll both be sort of talking shit about the other one to try and see who Jared will use it on. He'll still use it on Suri, but Izzy might give some fucking info that then Suri hears because Jared goes and tells her that shit. Chaos. I just want that.
Who-
That's the best recipe for chaos. Izzy Suri, I don't think it'll happen. I feel like he's got to go Jared because he knows Jared fucked him with Red.
Yeah.
So I think Jared is definitely gonna be on there. But like Jared Suri, Izzy Suri, give me some combo of that, please.
That would be great, but like, so would
Question.
Jared vetoing Suri over Izzy, would that make people think, I didn't realize they were so close? He's always been close with Izzy.
Yeah. That would.
I don't think Izzy will reveal the secret.
They're
Anymore.
being asked if Izzy's on the block, will she
Too
reveal the
soon.
secret? But
It's not
I don't
that.
if you
she
think
will.
you gotta go home, if you think you're going home, that veto doesn't get played, and it's still just you and Suri,
I think
like
she-
in this scenario.
I don't think
She
would
might-
give it up to Cam.
You don't think she would give it up to, you think she would tell Cam?
No, I'm saying I don't think.
Because there's no way
Oh.
anybody else could tell it. I mean, I guess that Blue might know, but they're gonna know that Blue didn't tell.
I think that she would only potentially tell Corey because he would get it, because Izzy knows that his brother was on Survivor. So Corey at this point has told Jared and Izzy, along with America, obviously. I don't know if he's told Suri. I'm sure Izzy and Jared have.
He did tell Suri.
He did, okay.
She couldn't remember his act.
Oh, right. She couldn't remember his face because he was on the show for one episode.
Yeah.
But I could see her telling Corey and being like, we already know Suri is dangerous. She's on the block. Like, if it comes down to veto isn't used and it is Suri Izzy, or one of them is backdoored, if it's post veto and they're on the block, I could see her trying to save her game by telling Corey and being like, we already know Suri is dangerous and her fucking son is in this house protecting her.
Because Izzy, Corey combining forces would be a great, that would be an awesome final two, honestly. Like, having them argue, I feel like Izzy probably beats Corey in the end in that, just based off of what's going on. But
if she's the reason why Suri goes home.
If this is how they get to that point, like, that's a very awesome, like, a very fun final two to get to, like, duke it out, because they're going to both probably be winning things. I don't think it's going to happen. I feel like Izzy's Suri's lapdog, but unless, like, this is obviously going to have to happen after veto is not used and she is just fighting for her life, because I don't think she's going to flip until she absolutely has to flip. She seems pretty loyal and like she doesn't want to upset mother, but I feel like
Suri would have to understand.
Oh, no, I do too.
Of all people, Suri would understand.
But then again, she doesn't understand how people also want alliances.
I know, but still.
She also wants alliances, but too. Then, Bean says Izzy immediately has 2 more weeks in the house if she does. No, I think so too, but then you just got to hope that Jared or Suri or so-and-so, whoever stays, like, doesn't win. I guess Suri went out. You have to hope that Jared or Blue or whoever else was working with Suri, which is literally everyone else in the house, doesn't come after you for getting out one of their alliance members.
I feel like it would leave a wake of people feeling betrayed by the trust, because they are in so many alliances. And it's like, well, you've been lying to my face about this really big thing the whole time. So, like, I think Nicole would be like, fuck this.
Nicole would lose mind.
Felicia would not be into it. Jag already doesn't trust Suri. I think it would hurt Matt. I think his feelings would be hurt. Bowie already seems to be against them because she's pro-Cam. Blue doesn't fucking care because she's just getting boned.
Kind of no.
Speaking of Blue, Todd says, would Jared and Blue be options for noms? I definitely could see that being Cam, because he'd be like, well, you put me and my partner up together. I'm putting you and your partner up together. And then it's just going to be Blue that goes home if the veto.
That would be a weak week.
A week, but
it's awesome. Him trying to take a shot, but like he's very blind as to what's going on in the game. Bean says, would production stop Izzy from revealing the secret? No, because it's not like production told her the secret. She knew the secret because she stalked Suri's Instagram and knew who Jared was. From that, she was just a super fan coming into the game. Her being a super fan, knowing a lot about the game, doesn't mean that that's any way. Like, I mean, they're like, most people be like, you probably shouldn't have family members in the game together without other people knowing.
Yeah,
when Red was getting interviewed, she was like, "What if I told you that there was a connection between 2 house members in the game?" And I was like, it'd be really funny. He's like, well, Julie, I tell you, that was fucking bullshit, and that seems like it's cheating. That sounds unfair as hell.
I reckon that's cheating.
That's funny. I don't think production could stop Izzy from revealing it. They might stop it, like the feeds from showing her revealing it, but they wouldn't be able to stop her from doing it.
Yeah, Kate says she thinks it's just a dream scenario that Izzy. I absolutely think, like, it's got to be Izzy is fighting for her life. She knows it's her going home, and that's her
anniversary on the block.
And I also think it would benefit her more if it was pre-jury. Like, this would be the week for that to happen, because if you're like, hey, guess what? We get her out. Her son is Jared. Guess who can't vote for their son if he gets to the final two? Mommy.
honestly-
and then everybody's like, fucking let's go. All right. And I
Yeah.
think you get everybody on board. Everybody thinks they've been lied to. This is the week that she has to flip if she does flip. Or no, I guess we have one more week. But like,
Still,
if you get Suri to jury, then like you telling about the secret that gives
it's
you
a guaranteed vote. Yeah. Yeah. Bean also asked why Matt's such an important player because he wins nothing except that Power from America vote.
It looks like he
He's
should win
beautiful.
things.
I think that people think that he's going to win a lot. In the
Yeah.
same way that like last year they thought it was like, oh, this person's a comp beast. And it was like, actually the comp beast was Michael last year. But like they were like, oh, it's gonna be this person, it's gonna be this person. It's like, is it?
If you remember when we were seniors at Sam Houston, we played an intramural softball team. We played in an intramural softball team. I had been on 2 intramural winning softball teams that were co-ed. And we thought that one of our neighbors just looked like she had what it took to be a softball player. And she
What do
did
you
not.
mean? What do you mean by that?
She
That
had the
sounds
swing. She
homophobic.
just had no hand-eye coordination
Yes.
and could not throw the ball at all. But when she swung the bat, it was like if she could make contact, that bitch is out of there. Like that ball is gone.
Here's what
Yeah,
they
And
don't.
she could not. And we just kept being like, she looks like she's going to be really good at softball. So like, let's keep putting her out there. And she wasn't. And we kept struggling because she wasn't good. But we kept going out there. Maybe she's probably gonna be good. She looks like she's gonna be good. I think that's the Matt scenario.
No, also to include that this girl was a Hooters girl, so that's why they spent. So
I
much
didn't
time
notice that. I only had eyes for
practicing
you.
with her
I only had eyes for you.
over and over and over again.
Oh.
And the other girls could not even throw the ball. It was like, hey, let's watch this girl bat for
It was-
2 hours.
It was not. But if she could have made contact,
Well,
if
she couldn't.
She
She wasn't
couldn't.
good. So I don't know why we spent 2 hours watching her bat.
practice makes
every
perfect.
week.
Apparently not.
No,
That's
Matt
funny.
Factor.
He's
we-
good looking.
Yeah. I think that they think that he's good looking. I think that they think that he's going to win a lot, even though I don't think he will. And I believe that part of it is that he's so easily swayed. Like, where the hell did this loyalty to Suri come from?
No
He just
idea.
knows she's a
He was
strong
like-
player that everybody else respects, and I really think like he's just like if I can get the point from like the toughest
He's just
dude in
looking
the
for a team
yard, then I
captain.
get
Yeah, but like he was like gonna marry Riley, and then like he's just going all over the place. And
He's still gonna marry Riley.
Well, America killed the Riley statue or whatever they made.
oh, his shrine.
To fight her.
You
So-
were
Bean,
here.
how's my shrine doing?
We've covered the
Oh, I'm
shrine.
sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
We are well versed in the shrine.
Yeah, I think that part of it is that he's so easily swayed. Like he is absolutely around Suri's finger, and she knows it.
Yes, and she loves it, and she's here for it, and she's
Yeah.
got him in her circle.
So she's gonna keep him.
Yeah, he's covered till jury.
Yeah.
Halfway through jury, through the first double eviction.
Can you just like I know we're about to wrap this up. But can you just imagine being Suri this season, where you're just like, wait, everybody's just bringing. Okay, sick. All right, cool. Thanks. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's more information. Okay, cool.
She loves it.
Oh, all right. And they were saying this too. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, she absolutely loves it, and she should, because
She should.
it's fucking working for her.
It's gonna win her $750,000, and her son, whatever the second prize.
I mean,
is.
she absolutely deserves to win if she gets to the end, but I would love.
And
a
if
If they
Vanessa.
let her,
I
yeah,
would
if they
love a
let her
Vanessa
get to the end.
situation.
Yes, Corey. I would love a Corey win. Suri's gonna
Corey to
win.
Vanessa the fuck out of her. He cuts her at final 3. I respect you, but I gotta take this.
It'd be pretty dope.
So okay, who did you say you thought was going up?
God. I'm just going to say this with optimism, Jared and Izzy.
I like it.
I'm really like, was it Mundo that said Jared and Blue? Like that
Mhm.
seems like that's such like a Cam pick because he thinks he's like sticking it to the guy that took his guy out, even though it wasn't his guy at that point. I don't know. I'm gonna go Jared Izzy. I'm gonna go Jared Izzy just because I don't think he's gonna realize that he's got to go after Izzy.
He already wanted to backdoor her.
But I think he's gonna get scared of like he's not gonna want to make an enemy because he's gonna be like I gotta like have people after this.
He has a house full of enemies. He was blindsided.
Again, not the greatest Big Brother player. Great comp goat. Game wise, not the best.
Yeah. Well,
Champion of competition.
So I'm gonna say Izzy and Jared. I would love Suri and Jared to be. That'd be my dream scenario. What do you got?
could you imagine?
I'm going Jag and America with a backdoor of Izzy that won't go through.
And he's gonna be shocked again.
He's gonna wuss out and we'll finally be rid of Jag.
Because that's what you risk, is him being like, all right, this is my one last chance to really get in with Suri and prove to her that I'm loyal. It's like, bro, don't. She doesn't care about you.
No, that's how he is. He's like, oh, yeah.
That's always there's one every year.
I'm going to really get Brett back in this comfortable alliance. You know, my buddy Brett went, that was a misunderstanding.
You don't want to have an awkward week, so you
That's
do
what
something
it's gonna
dumb that fucks your game over.
No,
You have to have
so
the
many
awkward
people that just shoved in his face that they don't. That's beautiful. That he's not on their side. Why would he not just go ham on it? Jared, Izzy, okay, use the veto. Suri.
I don't think he gets it.
There's like 5 kinds of Big Brother players.
I want him to get it,
I want
but
him
I
to get
don't like him. I don't want him to do well. I don't like his chaos is great. Love that. I don't want him to do well, but like he's got to take a shot, or this is just pointless.
Just another week.
Yeah. You got to have the awkward week. And there's so many people that don't realize that they like, okay, well, I can just keep pushing it. And that's what I love Corey, but I feel like that's going to be his downfall is he's waiting. Yeah. He keeps waiting to make the move. And you got to make the move. Like Andy Heron made the move at the right time, but sometimes that right time presents it to you, and it did present itself to him, and he knew. Got to do it. What is the fucking double jump rope game? Double Dutch? You got to see that window when you jump in. I always struggle with that in recess. Some people don't see that, and you just get whipped in the face with the rope. And Cameron's probably going to get whipped in the face with the rope unless he fucking does something here.
Yeah, I agree with being said. Remember, Cam's 14-hour pressure cooker was canceled. He'll make this one count. I think that he needs to, because if he doesn't do anything intense with this, he's just going to have a second canceled HOH.
Yes, I think he will.
That does nothing.
We need it. And Cam veto would be great, just to absolutely dominate it again.
I want to go in veto and still mess it up. I want Jag. I mean, I don't want Jag to go home, but like that's Jag's home.
I want like Izzy to accidentally go home as like a message because they keep Jared.
That would be great.
Suri, like Jared, Izzy.
Would you imagine if Suri kept Jared over Izzy because he's fucking her game and Suri is helping it? Like, would she be able to do that? Like, I get it's her son and she's his mom, but like,
we're
Parent Trap.
No, Rose. Sophie's Choice, where she has to.
Oh yeah. In Auschwitz, right?
Is it? I don't know. I know it's awful.
In Auschwitz?
No, I think it is.
Sophie's Choice, they ask her to choose between her daughter and her son, I think. And one has to die.
Yes.
And like, what are the stats, though? Like, ages? Like, were they close in age? Was one of them like a pro athlete?
They like might be twins. I don't remember, honestly, but I do think that it's a Holocaust movie.
Yeah, I think it's awful.
I mean, you got to make them do a couple of, like,
is awful on paper
tests,
and then
right?
awful and so that's what she's gonna have to do. And Big Brother announcer is gonna say it. Suri was facing Sophie's Choice.
Suri had fucking some sort of like Suri's Choice.
I want to wrap it up with Jeff Elliott, who started the whole. He was on to this conspiracy theory that's true. That Helen was pushed, and Corey said Jag and was dubbed red. Jeff Elliott is commentator of the night. You are the guy that's unveiling all this stuff, pulling the curtain back and exposing the lies. Woo. Shout out to you, Jeff. You're a real journalist. Adam, hey, I want you to be capital J, Jeff, your big J journal. All right. Big J journalist over there. Big J journalist. Add that capital J, Jeff. But I am at Alex J. Middleton on all socials. Emma is at Little EM Tweets on Twitter and at Emma Lawler on Instagram. Allison is at Almar7490 on Instagram and at Affable Allison on Twitter. We are at Pascary Bro on all the other socials. Please give us a follow on all of them. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you're watching us on YouTube, please go subscribe to the audio version of the podcast. Help us get those numbies up. Hit that play button. Just give us a play for like 10 seconds, and then you can go back to whatever you're doing. If you're listening to us, hit the play on the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get as many of these as possible so we can maybe get some, maybe monetize a little bit. It's not like we get paid to stay up really late and then watch a lot of feeds and then go rigorously just text back and forth in a group chat like we would be doing anyways. But like we do it so we can hang out with you guys, and you guys are the best.
Let me quit my job and just get paid to do feed updates like Taryn and just.
Hey, that's the dream. That's the dream. When Past the Gravy takes off, Past the Gravy Bro will be under that Enterprise. We'll bring you over to the ship, and then we'll be like, "You're gonna be our resident big brother."
No.
Take it over. Okay, and then you'll be under our Enterprise umbrella.
Yeah, ladies' night every night.
Ladies'
By
night
the
every
way,
night.
speaking of ladies' night, y'all down to do a surprise ladies' night on Sunday? Because there's the Giants Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. I really like to watch the Giants. My attention might not be on Big Brother.
He's gonna be yelling all night.
No, I'll be well behaved in the back room.
I'll be on shaking like a chihuahua. It's fine.
Shaking like a chihuahua on an electric fence. R.I.P. Red.
Yes, that's
And on that note, you guys have a great weekend. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go Giants. And go Cam as well. Go Cam. And so we talk to you. I'm also trying to stall so I can pull up the outro. All right. So
take care of one. What did she say?
Love one another.
Love one another.
Love one another. And don't end up like a chihuahua shaking on an electric fence. Pass the game, bros.
Big brother, it's Big Brother. It's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother. It's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother. On Pass the Gravy Bro.